Fair and Wormer is a very busy cartoon, and I think it works quite well. This is a 1946 Warner Brothers cartoon directed by Chuck Jones, written by Michael Maltese and Ted Pierce, with voices provided by Sara Berner and Mel Blanc. And basically, in fact, I'll read the description from IMDb because I feel like this sums it up perfectly. I don't usually read IMDb descriptions for Warner Brothers cartoons, but it's a very busy cartoon, and this really helps to sum it up. And this says, one long chase. Worm chases apple, bird chases worm, cat chases dog, dog chases cat, dog catcher chases dog. And there's a couple more in there as well, but I won't spoil everything. But basically, it kind of reminded me of There Was an Old Woman Who Swallowed a Fly. And we have one animal chasing another, but that animal's being chased by somebody else, and it's an interesting look at the food chain in that respect, and there are animals going all over the place trying to avoid the animal that's chasing them while trying to capture the animal that they're chasing. And it could have been a recipe for disaster. It could have been messy, it could have been all over the place, and it is actually quite messy, but in a way that works really well. It's very well animated. I think the pacing is great. The focus on animals is pretty even and pretty consistent, and I loved how it ended. I won't explain that, but it really was something that really appealed to me. It worked very well. On paper, it sounds like it could have been a catastrophe, but actually, it was a lot of fun, and I think it's a great achievement for them to pack so much with so many characters and so much focus into 6 or 7 minutes. It's really engaging, and I thoroughly recommend it. I think they should be proud of it because it's all over the place, but in a way that's easy to keep up with. The pacing is great. It's consistent. It's quick. It's very well animated. The characters are all quite likable. Some get a little bit more focus than others, but generally nobody seems to be left out too much. Definitely one that I enjoyed. I don't want to say too much more about it. To be honest, there's not too much more to say because most of the focus is just on following them around and wondering if anybody will ever catch up with anybody. But I enjoyed it. It was an interesting concept, and I think very, very well executed. Fair and Wormer is quite delightful and definitely worth watching.